Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to take a look at the pet door for a wall made by DECORMAX. We decided to build a catio on the back porch, and the kittens needed a way to get in and out of the catio without intervention from us. Packaging is pretty basic, what you'd expect. Helpers are not mandatory, but if they're like my helpers, they will be involved whether you want them to be or not. We chose a spot right directly between the two windows, which was a mistake, as you'll see here. So we had to choose an alternate location. In our particular circumstance, you can see that there's a water line here, so I would advise when you cut the drywall, use a hand tool and not a power tool. I'd already cut the hole on the inside so I could see where I was cutting from the outside using a jigsaw.
Here's Johnny!
Once I had the holes cut, the first problem I ran across, and this was not unexpected, but it actually doesn't fit when you're underneath a window. You can see where the metal goes over the top of the trim, and unless it's flush to the wall, they're not going to mate up together correctly. The quickest of quickie reviews for you: these Milwaukee tin snips are absolute garbage. In comes the trusty Harbor Freight grinder. Basically, these go together like a shoebox lid on a shoebox. There's a little bit of extra trimming involved that I had to do to get them to fit together finally. Once we got it all installed, I just put some white caulking around the edges. The last issue, which is turning out to be a bigger issue, and I read other people are having this issue, is that if you are going to install this like I did with a window frame or some sort of obstacle in the way, you're unable to use the hard plastic door that closes the animal in or out. You just can't get a good angle on it, sliding it in or out. So we brainstormed and came up with an idea to buy this floor trim from Home Depot. I measured it, cut it, drilled it, and used some short stubby screws to attach it. I was super proud of my ingenuity, having outsmarted the cat. I figured there's no way he can get this out of there. My celebration was cut short, however, when I'd realized I'd underestimated the pushing power of a 15-pound fuzzy butthole. He popped the door out like it was a broken guitar string. So back to the drawing board. I do have some ideas though. We've been using this now for about 3 weeks. The cat that's smarter than I am figured out how to use the door within like 3 minutes once I installed it. It was actually pretty impressive. Despite the slight pain in the butt installing it, and you're gonna have to do some trimming if you're gonna put it in underneath a window, that's not the product's fault. I knew that going into it. Therefore, the DECORMAX pet door gets a green thumbs up. Thank you so much for your time you took to watch this. I'll see you guys in the next one.